Confidence is like the fuel that propels us forward in life, enabling us to tackle challenges, pursue our goals, and navigate through uncertainty with grace. Yet for many of us, confidence seems elusive, slipping through our fingers when we need it most. What I've realized is our confidence, my confidence, is not solely determined by external factors or achievements. Rather, it is deeply rooted in my psyche. So today I'm going to be sharing with you the intricate web of psychological barriers that sabotage your self-confidence, shedding light on why we often find ourselves grappling with self-doubt. So I've broken up my learnings into 5 distinct points, and I'm sure as you listen along, you'll get your aha moment if you're someone who struggles with self-confidence. So the first point being addiction to reassurance. You're addicted to reassurance. If you ever find yourself constantly seeking validation from others, relying on their approval to feel worthy or competent, you may be trapped in the cycle of reassurance addiction. While seeking feedback and validation can be beneficial in moderation, an excessive dependence on external validation can erode your sense of self-worth and confidence. Remember, true confidence stems from within, not from the fleeting approval of others. The second point, persistent self-doubt. Second-guessing oneself is a common trait amongst those lacking in confidence. Whether it's doubting your abilities, decisions, or worth, this relentless self-criticism can chip away at your confidence, leaving you paralyzed by indecision and fear of failure. Instead of succumbing to self-doubt, cultivate self-awareness and trust in your instincts. Embrace the mantra that mistakes are opportunities for growth, not reflections of your inadequacy. The third point, catastrophizing future events. If you ever find yourself envisioning worst-case scenarios, I know I'm guilty of that a lot, and it's something that I constantly try to work on. But if you're always convinced that disaster lurks around every corner, this is a hallmark of anxiety-driven thinking, fueling a sense of impending doom that undermines your confidence and robs you of the present moment. Practice mindfulness and challenge catastrophic thoughts by examining evidence and considering more balanced perspectives. Remember, the future is uncertain, but your ability to cope is resilient. Number 4, you constantly dwell on past mistakes. Regret is a heavy burden to bear, especially when it becomes a constant companion, haunting you with reminders of past failures and shortcomings. Dwelling on past mistakes not only drains your confidence, but also stifles your ability to move forward and embrace new opportunities. Instead of dwelling on what could have been, focus on the lessons learned from your experience and channel your energy into positive action. Number 5 being the last one, the fear of fear itself. Paradoxically, the fear of feeling afraid can become a self-perpetuating cycle that traps you in a state of perpetual anxiety and insecurity. Did I just say perpetuity? Way too much there. Perpetual. But anyway, moving on. By avoiding discomfort and seeking refuge in the familiar confines of your comfort zone, you inadvertently reinforce your fears and limit your growth potential. Embrace fear as a natural and inevitable part of the human experience, recognizing that courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to face it head on. So, confidence is not a fixed attribute reserved for the fortunate few. Rather, it is a skill that can be cultivated and nurtured over time. I would argue it's a behavior. And for you to learn a behavior, you need to practice. By confronting the psychological barriers that undermine your confidence and adopting strategies to overcome them, you can unleash your full potential and embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Remember, true confidence arises from a deep sense of self-acceptance, resilience, and courage to embrace life's challenges with an open heart and mind.